Everything is definitely not coming up Disney, as the studio is finding itself, like everybody else, up against the wall. And with multiple projects next year set to literally be delayed by upwards of a year or more due to the ongoing writer strike and actor strike, now it looks like the first casualty of this year for Marvel Studios might be the Marvels, as Bloomberg reports that Disney is considering scrapping a theatrical release this year. So I know people don't want to hear this, but The Marvels is tracking to be a pretty big Marvel Studios film. Not as big as the original Captain Marvel, but it's still estimated to make over $700 million in its theatrical run, which again is going to make sure that it's in the profit margins and actually make a profit. So yeah, it makes sense that Disney is looking to delay this film, because coming up to its release in November, things will not be worked out. And if nobody, especially the actors, are involved with press tours or anything like that, well, the film then doesn't have a forward-facing, presence. It doesn't have the whole push of interviews, stars going to TV stations or doing Instagram takeovers and all that. AKA, they're losing a lot of free advertising. Now, of course, we've already seen that since the film was due to release in July, that there's already products out there, which again is unfortunate for every comic book film these days, because the products are hitting sometimes upwards to a year before a film releases. Now, realistically, I think Marvel Studios understands that this was going to happen, and product is product. They can still get write-offs and discount sales and everything like that, like every film is doing these days. But the actual film itself, they do not want to sacrifice that box office tape. So by all accounts, and especially Bloomberg, which is a very trusted source and very good financial outlet, they are saying that it's looking likely that if this strike isn't over really quick, which it doesn't look like it's gonna be, this film is getting delayed. So I would suspect this film could take May's release date, meaning Deadpool 3. Captain America then maybe remains where it is or gets bumped to November, and Deadpool into, well, maybe July, but honestly, that could take even longer. So maybe that goes back to November. So we could essentially see an entire sliding scale, which again reminds me of what happened when the pandemic started. Everything just sort of kept sliding till it fell into place, but now it's different circumstances. But still, the value makes sense. Captain Marvel will be very profitable for them, especially according to analysts in international markets. So they're more than likely going to hold this off.